Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we finally had a chance to find the Book of Lowell, which technically opens up both ways for us to explore, and seeing how both ways have literally a second episode waiting for us. I'm a bit intrigued if they are kind of connected to each other, seeing how the first one literally asked for the third one. Is it possible for the third one to ask for the first path at some point of the story, or was that literally the only barrier? Can I just proceed to the end, or do I need to worry about another one of those? Nevertheless, I'm probably going to just rush one path down again, like we usually do it around here, and see if the game actually tries to stop us yet again. I mean, they didn't do it during the other two paths. I mean, the second one was pretty clear. The fourth one didn't even try to stop me once. I mean, sure, they tried to throw some challenging battle our ways, but that doesn't really stop us, right? With enough determination and a bit of luck, we can break through anything, right? Right, Kabura? And by the way, Delta's here as well. Kabura finally acquired her 5th party member, which means no matter what happens, if any guest asks for 5 people again, we have more options now. Now we have Markov, Yeset, Hot, Netzig, Yubura, and Roland available. I'm still a bit worried about the others though, seeing how Tiferet, Chesed are still lacking their 5th one, and Bina and Hogma didn't even acquire one yet! This is just ridiculous. This is just... At the very least, Bina has one extra character around here, but Hogma's lacking in both things. He's lacking guys, and he's lacking abnormalities. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Nevertheless, maybe that's another indicator that I'm supposed to do both of them at the same time, right? I mean, one of you guys literally reminds me occasionally that the game kind of wants me to go left to right, one row after the other. But we never do that around here, right? We never do that. We always go straight through. It's not my fault that they add an entirely different row into the mix as well, which makes this whole march even longer, right? But that's just how we always did it in the past. I'm not gonna change that. I'm just not. If the game throws me another challenge that is literally unbeatable, then maybe we're going to go a different path again, like during the time of Oscar. But until they go absolutely crazy, I'm probably not gonna do that, right? Anyways, the Leo Association. Oh, and by the way, Delta also has a background story, but it is so short. You know what? Let me just quickly pull it up. There. Okay, before we start, or before we send out the invitation, I should probably read it. No matter how short the story is, I should at least read it out loud, right? Especially since it seems like he was also a clerk in the Barnaby Corporation at one point, who was said to be promoted to an agent until the 50th day happened. Now that all the former employees have been brought back, they also choose to stand and fight as a librarian, to show everyone the results of the effort in the Barnaby Corp, which they weren't really able to do so previously. It's a relatively short and sweet story, but still, I'm not gonna skip it. I'm not gonna skip it, right? If they wrote a couple of lines, I'm gonna read a couple of lines. Now, the Book of Leo, Unstable Children, let us go. Okay, is that another meeting? Southern Branch. We've been receiving reports recently that the cases of distortion are growing exponentially, centered around Nest L. Even private offices are reluctant to take work, going so far as to cancel contracts one-sidedly. Not only would they shun requests about dealing with distortion, they also avoid any task related to the library as well. Our reputation is getting too high. They're not going to send us more people that way. We have to worry about that. But then again, we're getting visited by the stronger guys, which in fact gives us even stronger books. So, I mean, there are good things and bad things about this, right? At the very least, we don't have to deal with the small fries anymore, seeing how they literally shun any requests from now on. But still, we need all the books available, right? We need to find a true book after all. I guess it was to be expected. There's a reason Leo was put in charge after all. Director, I heard that the Section 1 has been sent us a report about the distortion. Yeah, that is why I called you here. You both know how we are encouraged to take records of the distortion in order to gather data, right? Yes, and our record can only be shown to those in close proximity to the Moonlight Stone, produced of M-Corp Singularity, which we are obliged to carry for our mission, so it doesn't matter much to us. What they sent is no ordinary report, is it? If you're sharing it with us, that is. You got that right. There's something that irks me about the footage that came with it. Long story short, the leader of South Sector 1 has failed to capture the crying children. But that's not to be surprised. Was the team wiped out? No, they just missed it. But if Section 1, led by Director Xiao of all people too, couldn't capture it, that can't be an average urban nightmare, right? Has it been exalted recently? We'll watch the footage first. It starts around here. Is that during the... Oh, there's Phillip. Are they currently fighting it? Stay sharp, people. We never back down, no matter what happens. Yes, ma'am. Director, the crying children just fell to the ground. It won't be flying anymore with that messed up body. We're almost there. This is the final push, so give it your all. Okay, it seems like they don't really have any issues fighting against the crying children at the very least. As long as you keep up with the little things, you don't really have to worry about the big angel, right? The director, there's someone... What? Oh, you poor thing. Section 1 of the Leo is out for your blood. A little kid. Agalia is here as well. Why is the blue guy everywhere? But then again, he is part of his team, maybe he's trying to protect him. Isn't it sad that no one recognized the pure and clean melody flowing within you? The blue reverberation? Hi there. Been a while, huh? Of course he gets in the way. He always gets in the way. Oh, she's quite angry about that. Your greeting is as sharp and bitey as I remember. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I would be glad if you could just gently retreat and stay out of this. Oh, I'm only here to take that pitiful friend rejected by everyone. That is all. Injured, abandoned, and about to be struck down by the likes of you. How sad. All he wanted to do was cry. I would shed tears for him. Almost. Oh, so you rescue him? Cut the nonsense. What more could you possibly want to justify doing this? I doubt the fixer at your standing would feel that anything is insufficient. Don't think being a color will save you. If you keep snooping around pulling nonsense like this, your elimination will be in order one day. To feel that nothing is insufficient. Eliminated. Tell me, are you satisfied with your current life? Affluence on the surface isn't all there is to it, you know. A corner of my heart is always empty. When I try to fill it with useless thing, it only gets bigger and strangles me. Yes, I'm looking for something. A something that has to fit in that void. Think I found it, but I've yet to claim it. I can't wait for the day I fill that emptiness and make myself whole. Oh, is yours filled already? Filled by a person dear to you? Don't yap your mouth any further! I don't dare to crack a joke under your fierce gaze. I would hate to see each other's inside today, so could you kindly put the scary fellow away? Just one last question. What in the wing's name are you planning to do with a monster like that? Well, that's a funny question. When there's a pitiful thing on the streets, everyone gets the urge to bring it home and adore it, no? I think this one could join me. He looks like an interesting specimen too. Don't you agree, Oswald? Wait, are they just recruiting him? He smells too sour right now, but in our hands he will be letting off a dirty stench in no time. Oswald is also here? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. If he's involved, it's gonna get messy. This weird sourness is what you get if you don't know how to wash your body right. I was just about to kneading him nicely, but Mr. Funnybones over there has to send him elsewhere, huh? What? Funnybone? not even... The bottom line is, us taking him shouldn't bother you at all. If I took him, he will stop destroying this nest any further at the very least. In other words, I am saving you the fundamental trouble of taking care of him. But that isn't good. It's not good to give you more distortion, dude. It's just not good. I already saw that you have like 10 of them, right? No, that's all the more reason to stop you. For us, capturing the distortion is an option. Creatures are everywhere in the city. Does it have to be this poor friend? I'm starting to get tired of talking, so let's wrap up our friendly conversation here. Oswald, give them a show for me. What is that sound? It seems like he's kneeling down. Phillip is kneeling down. He's bowing and I'm not entirely sure what he's even doing at this point. Wait a second, the anglerfish is back and some clowns. Ah, great. Oh, what was it the song of, what was her name? Miss Mermaid, right? Did she sing? Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's it! Miss Mermaid! It's Mr. Knife! Ah, those two, huh? It is time to show the skills we've owned and weights. This place will be filled with thunderous claps and wondrous applause. Damn it. Director, give us an order. Blue reparation. The three of us can go to a quiet place for some private talk. Right, Pluto? Pluto's also here. But of course. Great. Oh, is that the point where they actually joined the whole thing? I was wondering how he started to forgive Oswald from all guys and actually work together with him. Actually, I didn't even know that he had still a sane mind in there. At all. He seemed kind of sad, right? Wailing at the library in his old home. Either way, the blue reparation, huh? I don't get it. Why would a fixer at such a high grade do something like that? It's beyond anyone's understanding for now. Only the blue reparation himself knows. Anyways, even though the team had no problem handling the troopers of the 8 o'clock circus, the blue reparation vanished with the crying children in the meantime. Section 1 will be staying at the temporary base for a few more days to secure samples of other distortion. So that is why they didn't come back by the morning. I was wondering if anything else happened to them. You must be worried a lot, Director. Oh, not at all. I trust Central. Setting that aside, how was our situation? Well, Section 2 isn't exactly doing much better. The staff we dispatched to the nest of L has reported several casualties, including a sizable amount of associated officers. If we continue, we might be in serious trouble. Yeah, we can't just sit here and take a loss forever. We did make some progress though. We did. We found that every person who was subjugated to the distortion phenomenon was under extreme emotional stress. Oh, that's a good observation. Emotional stressor? It seems evident that those who manifest distortion were emotionally pressured to an extreme at least. But the thing is, who in the city doesn't get stressed in their life? Really? Everyone is holding their anguish within themselves after all. Exactly. This is my speculation, but it might be that the distortion occurs when the emotion bottled up inside exceeds a certain threshold. What the threshold may be, or how high it might be, it's still a mystery though. If your hypothesis is sound, the only way to stop the distortion altogether would be to reduce people's stress, or at the very least heighten each other's person's threshold, right? But how are you going to do that? Unless, of course, are you going to release the pressure of the people? Or are you going to apply some drugs like we did in Elcop? There is a possibility for that. But at the same time in Elcop they weren't really allowed to do that. That would have had a negative effect on our abnormalities as well. After all, we had to produce emotion energy, right? Ah well, neither of which is possible in the city at least. There still isn't enough evidence to prove it. We need more informations. Well, it is our job as fixers to fix the problem we are paid to solve. We've got to see what else can be done. I have high expectations for this invitation. Let's buckle up a little. He also got an invitation? Understood. Oh, by the way, Director, how's that one thing going? Oh, are you talking about me entering the dumpling making contest? The dumpling making contest? What is that? No, wait, I never told anyone but Xiao, but there is a dumpling making contest and you didn't share it with the other girls? Huh. No, I mean the preparation for your first wedding anniversary next month. Oh, they're already married. I heard you're going to give her a nest migration permit as a present. What? How did you? Did you? You Stitch! You told her! You're even blushing! Well, word spread so quickly, huh? Come on, Director. Everyone in Sector 2 is gossiping about how you're spending your newlywed life with Director Xiao, the Iron Maiden. Let's save that for after we've finished our work, okay? Yes, sir. And Cecile, we should have a little chat later about keeping secrets. Is she your right-hand man? Oh no. Yes, sir. Oh no. Wait, are they actually— oh no, please don't tell me they are coming to us right now. They have an anniversary soon! In 1 month! They can't come here! That would be devastating! I'm still not sure what the blue reparation goal is, but I think I get one thing for certain. And that he's an absolute nutcase, perhaps? I'm not in the mood for jokes. I mean, he is one, but I guess he's up to something else. From what we've seen so far, the blue reparation was gathering distortions, right? No, I'm not sure if they can be called as such. Distortions that are capable of thinking and acting rational. Did you really consider the actions of Phillip rational? He was literally turning everything around him into hell because he didn't get his revenge, Angela. That is not acting rational. Sure, that is what he seems to be doing at least, but he's still, or rather we still don't have a clue why. What's a bunch of freaks going to do? Oh god, my throat. I've recorded too much, huh? Whatever it may be, I don't think it'll be a good thing. In any case, we're wasting our times by pondering over a question we'll never figure out the answer to on our own. Well, that's a good point. So I suppose it's common for fixers to start family, huh? Oh, it is. They're often in the life of that situation together, working face to face. Most end in tragedy though, if a couple stays in the fixer business. It won't take long until until only one of them remains. Except today, me, who literally lost his wife and child. Well, good point. That fixer's about to meet his end here too, right? You're speaking way too casually about this. Roland, I will say this before you get sentimental, okay? They could very well make the choice not to come to the library. The others already refused as well. He doesn't have to come, right? Yet they still choose to come here out of their own volition. Urban nightmares and beyond are no longer a matter of choice, you know? Urban nightmares and stuff the cities are designated as such because their invisible sense of compulsion involved. Invisible compulsion? It doesn't change the fact that they are able to make a choice here, okay? If they have things they cherish so much, why would they risk their life by going to a dangerous place that doesn't even try to invade anything else? I mean, we're literally only sending invitations. We don't detect it directly, right? You have the liability of a choice here. Angela, you were right when you said no one is truly free in the city. Choice and liberty, the things they cherish so much. People's desire clash and intervene with one another to create an intangible chain. It is life in the city. Them coming here is the association ordered. All the guests ending up as book in the library. Me leaving the house for an urgent work. They might seem like choices made out of free will, but in truth, our hands were forced by the shackles of others' desires. Meaning, maybe he didn't want to go for work that day. Maybe he wanted to stay home like pretty much everyone from us, right? If we have a free day, at least. So, I Are you saying that I shouldn't pursue my freedom because I show consideration for them? Because I'm a machine? Because I'm unworthy? Oh, no, it got nothing to do with those. But if you keep trying to earn freedom this way, then Karma will come back to strangle you one day as well. Enough of this drivel. This is this and that is that, right? She repeated the phrase to him! Oh! But he has a point. Karma is a thing, right? Karma is a thing. If you do good, you receive good as return. You always see that, right? Anyways, here we are. This place looks a lot more antiquated than I expected. It does for sure. So they really came. Well, are you gonna decorate your house in the style, Director? Well, Xiao prefers something cute. Wait, stop talking! I mean, stop asking silly things and focus on work, goddammit! Oh, so that's our Section 1 Director's taste, I see. Something cute, huh? I take note of that later. My god. He's getting teased. He's supposed to be the boss around here, but he's getting teased by his underlings. Greetings, dear guests! Well, I'm Angela, the director and librarians of my Lowell's namesake. We are the fixers of Sector 2 of the Leo Association, Southern Branch. We've come to retrieve the book listed on your invitations. Oh, you may take them, if you can overcome the trials, red ordeals. Do you have anything else to say? The situation is pressing, and a quick guidance would be appreciated. Are the books truly worth risking your life over, however? What do you mean? I'm asking if they're valuable enough for you to give up the joy of everyday's life. A machine that's curious about the life of people, or rather humans, huh? This is what I must do to protect the joy of life you just mentioned. There aren't a lot of things that are done out of one's own volition, at least, and we can't exactly afford to skip on work we don't feel like doing, you know? I see. So you were coerced into making this choice. Well, maybe enter now? You may. And may you find your book in this place. Is she realizing that maybe they don't have that much free will about this thing? I mean, they do come with their own volition. They know that they can't die around here. But is it truly the entire will? Right? They're getting coerced into this? With an offer they can't decline, because otherwise they would literally maybe die on the streets as well? Well, at the very least we approach them with a fair mindset. I mean, they have 2 acts against 1. That is as fair as it can get around here, right? And it's the same guys as before, right? Speed, Devour, emotional turbulence, sturdy defense. Seems like they sent their goons first before actually fighting themselves. Now I know that Yeset was able to win during the last part, but it got kind of close, and I'm a bit worried about the 3 main characters showing up. So, should I go with Hot or maybe Nitzek? Nitzek might even be better. He has higher chance of protection. Hot, on the other hand, has life insurance. And I would have finally a chance to try out Final Stroke and multi-party compensation, right? But I could also go for Markov. I mean, fire against fire could also work. Then again, the most effective heal around here is on Netzek and Hot's floor. You know what? Let's give it to Hot. Let's give it to Hot. In the most cases of scenarios, Hot is always able to win, right? Yeah. Let's give them the opportunity to fight one of our strongest teams. In those kinds of battles, right? Yeah, totally. Okay, now. Of course they're going to start with emotional turbulence, at the very least one of them. And all of them are relatively quick. like usual. You can't really block any of their attacks, and I can't redirect any of them either. Emotional Turbulence is going to hit you with full force, because I really don't want you to waste your devastating blow, so yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit. Don't worry. Sooner or later we're going to get the meal, right? We're going to get the meal from the spider, and then everything else is gonna be good around here. Just don't worry about a thing. It's gonna be good. Just have to endure a couple of hits. This is always something like an endurance battle around here, right? Okay, Emotional Turbulence Defense was still around, but we still managed to get a couple of good hits. I take that. We're going to get more charges for the leap. Lapis is already restocking on ammunition. That's very appreciated. Ooh, good. Okay, yeah, we have to watch out for Sin now. It's already down to 53. That's not good. Do you have block dices? Not really, right? Should I just go for the spider debuff again? Yeah, let's go for the spider debuff. And preferably... should I give that to Butter? I mean, her dices have relatively high differences. Who has charges? I think... yeah, Sin has charges, so he should get the spider debuff. There's a 50-50 chance that he's able to hit that. Oh, final stroke. Thank you. So, okay, Hot is going to get a couple of one-sided attacks, but that's fine with insurance benefits. She's at the very least able to regain some light out of that. I can't really use Switcheroo right now because I really need it for the draw effect and for the boost of final stroke. So, yeah. Come on, be enough to stagger. Wasn't enough to stagger, but there's still a chance. Another stagger for the other one, that's good. Repressed Flash is doing wonders again. For critical defense. Come on. Yes. No. And at the very least, it didn't hit that much. 20! Ooh! Final stroke, I love it. That guy's already dead. That guy is already dead. And Repressed Flash? You really thought you could get around Repressed Flash? Crazy. Just crazy. But I would really love to get the healing ability very soon. I kinda need that. So there is a chance he might stagger my Sin and my Lapos is gonna get a couple of hits, but if we are lucky, I might be able to stagger them first before the one-sided attack happens. If we are lucky. Nope. Okay, that went already through, that's not good. Golden opportunity, kept him safe. Spider debuff, that's good. Ah, never mind. I kinda thought that if I were to use Avoid against the block, it wouldn't do any stagger damage, but I guess only if I draw with it. And even then it wouldn't do any stagger damage that way. Nevertheless, Sin is still alive. I just have to be more careful with him from now on. How did you survive? Like hell! Come on! Should I give him the buff in order to keep him safe? But then again... does he need it? He's gonna get staggered. They might even target him right now. Right this second. So in that regard I should probably help out Lapis a bit so that he's able to stagger them with guns, right? Oh, he didn't even went for that. Oh, that's even better. Okay. Bayonets. Okay, that should solve the issue. Let me just wait for the angry face on Lapis. Come on. You kind of need the angry face in order to win his clash, right? I mean, he also has a decent chance of winning without it, but never mind. But with the buff, he has an even better chance, right? That's the most important thing around here. Improving that chance in general. Okay. Now I just need a spider buff. Now I just need the meal spider buff and then Sin is gonna be safe. Which requires, I believe, some red coins, right? I need negative emotion coins. Ooh, he's a golden card and he has a dragon spear? Okay. So he comes with speed 3. The one with extra light right from the start. A fight that never retreats. When the emotion level rises, gain 1 strength and endurance. Once? Or every time? Firm as a great mountain. Whenever the emotion level rises, recover 15% of max HP. He gets 3 heals, max 20. I see. Remains vigilant and peace. Whenever an emotion level rises, recover 25 max stagger. Unless the character is staggered. So he has a way to recover HP and stagger. While also gaining more strength by both the never retreat thingy and Fivaro. Well, that seems kind of fair, right? I guess we kind of have to rush him down then. All out war, emotion coin, 4-9, 4-8. It's a new card. Flow of the sword, costs 1 less. Okay, that one we already saw before. Turbulence and forming storm, single use. On use, remove all dice from this page. Add a mass attack page on hand that can only be used next scene. So you use a powerful hit in order to get a mass attack page, which also hits for 8 to 20. And you don't even have to hit for that, you're just gonna use it. I see, that's not good. It's the seals page. Firm Greater Mountain also recovers HP. You don't have the SP recovery like Lowell, so that's good. All Out War. Gale Kick. 7 to 13. Draw 1 page. Comes with a counter. Iron Wall. On use. Gain 1 endurance next scene. At emotion level 3 or higher, gain 2 endurance next scene. Oh, really? For free? With a 5-8 defense roll, right from the start, followed up with 4-8. Interesting. So she's all about defense. May remains vigilant and peace. She recovers stagger. Do you have a specific high kick? 5-10 draws page. All out wall. Same. Inner ankle. Emotional turbulence. And what? Shakao or something. On hit, inflict 1 plus emotional level amount of burn. So I guess if I have 5 emotion levels, it's gonna inflict 5 burn. Or rather, 6 burn because of that 1 extra. 8 to 21. It's certainly gonna hit then, huh? That one is certainly going to hit. The other ones are pretty much the normal ones, right? Yeah. Fivaro and Sturdy Defense. Okay. Yeah, I certainly have to rush down Lowell, that's for sure. I'm not about to deal with any type of mass attack pages. I'm certainly not about to deal with any type of mass attack page. And I need to build up Lapis ammunition as quickly as possible. So what are you gonna do? Is anybody using emotional turbulence? Of course. Can I ignore it? Maybe? Yes. Yes, I think I can ignore it. To some regard. Okay. Lowell. You're so dead. I'm so gonna kill you. Oh! I'm so gonna kill you. So, okay. We're gonna have to tank a couple of hits. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine as long as we can stagger that one guy. And avoid a couple of hits, we should still be able to dish out quite a lot of damage. Okay, I kind of had to use my multi-light recovery cards in order to restrain the damage by a little bit. Oh god, he's actually kind of tanky. Only 19, huh? Should I have focused down more attacks on him? I think, maybe? Or unless... Wait, I think it's not quite done yet. Sin must have... Yeah, Sin has... Shouldn't he wait? That was Sin's last roll. But the Overcome Crisis was able to come by. I almost forgot about Overcome Crisis. Good that I put it there. Good that I'm here. It was not red. It was green. Great job. And let's go for today's expression, just in case. It has quite a powerful enough for defense dice, which we might need already. I might have to add a couple of more hits, which means switcheroo. That means Final Stroke is not gonna get any hits. I'm gonna redirect Initial Cycle and Leap towards him as well, in order to make it to ensure that he's actually going to die from this. Come on! It's not gonna be enough to get her to stagger range, but at the very least, never mind, I already overshot it. I guess I kind of calculated that wrong. It's fine, it's fine. At the very least, we got rid of the mass attack, right? That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Final Stroke 20 once again. God, that card is good, right? That card is really good. 29 block! Holy hell! Oh wait, it was good. It was good that I gave Cinnamon the job to use Energy Cycle against him. He would have survived on 1 HP. But I would have been so angry about that again. Okay, Tian Shakao, I see. And you go for Cinnamon. Are you able to survive that? Do you have block die? You don't have a block die, and I used up mine. Oh. Lapos, do you have ammunition? Yes. Yes. Technically, yes. You should be able to save him. She only has 15. You should technically be able to save him. Just saying. Okay, on second thoughts, he gets targeted by 3 guys. 3 different guys with 6, 6, and 7. Cinnamon, I don't really like to say that, but I don't think I can save you from this. I mean, I can only shoot down one of them. I don't have access to that many cards. Oh. I can still use one relay and switcheroo, but all of those cards are too slow to actually make a difference. So in that regard, it's not gonna help at all. I mean, I can still inflict one guy with paralysis at the very least. But that would also be all. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that, Sin, but maybe you can survive it? I mean, it's very unlikely, seeing how... Yeah, there was a way. Emotional turbulence, just way too strong. They haven't even reached emotion level 3 yet, right? They haven't even reached the higher emotional yet. Imagine how powerful they would have become if I direct this fight. If I direct this fight any longer than this. Okay, good. Hex didn't get staggered. That's good. Let's add some alertness into the mix as well. Probably on Lapos, because it seems like they're targeting him more recently. Okay. Leticia. Time to make some work around here. Actually speaking, I think it would be wiser for us to clash against this. I should be able to get at a stagger range now, right? Were you targeting bot? You're targeting bot. And I should certainly be able to stagger you with this. Leticia's gonna hit you first, and then the expression is going to block the second die. And then we don't really have to worry about a thing, right? I still have their position. In case... but then again, we're just gonna make sure that this girl is gonna die from this. Can I redirect something? Yes, with Slay. Snake Slit is gonna be enough to finish her off. I can go for Repressed Flesh for the second die. And then overcome crisis in order to add another attack in the mix. Followed up by bayonets. Loss of sense should be enough to get him into stagger range at very least. And you can still try to block at the very least that one attack, just in case the mass attack isn't really going through, right? We always have to consider the fact that it might not actually go through, but Tia hasn't really disappointed us yet, so yeah, it's gonna be fine. See, already, the girl's already dead. Did other girls manage to survive though? So that's a bit of a bummer. Maybe I should have added another layer to the attacks, but it's fine. At the very least, she's gonna be all alone now, right? She's all alone with 24 HP. And I think she's just regained. Small gift, emotional turbulence. Well, I don't really think I have to worry about anything now, right? Yeah, we're just gonna shoot her down. Everyone is just attacking her with everything that they have. Loss of sense. Inhale. And I don't even need to assign any dices on Butter, because she's literally about to die. There we go. 5. Dead. The small gift is quite powerful, right? The small gift is quite powerful. They can't even use their precious cards. They have to waste 1 speed die in order to get rid of the gift. Okay. But that got actually a bit close. I mean, Cinnamon was in a really bad situation throughout the fight. But as long as we take care of Lowell first, we don't really have to worry about any type of mass attack, right? We don't have to worry about anything. Oh, yep, this is how it was bound to end, I guess. Of course, anyone who visits the library is going to die. That's just how it is. There's a reason why we became a star of the city, right? I'm not sure I understand. The thing people must do in order to secure the joy of ordinary life. People's mindset when they do such work. The reason your attitude has suddenly changed, and you had no problem laughing off the deaths of numerous other people in the city who were no different from them. And most of all, the reason I can't understand all of this. That there's nothing I can do about the misfortune of others. I just learned to lightly brush off the tragedy that I can't do anything to help with. Laughing off is the only way to stay sane in the city, you know? I still can't help but laugh, a bitter laugh, about matters I should take responsibility for, though. Well, I suppose dwelling on a problem without a conclusion would be considered strangling myself, or yourself. I'll admit I got too emotional this time around. But then again, it was a couple. We ripped yet another couple apart. And they were even married already, kind of like in your situation. So I guess that hit a bit close to home, huh? I never meant to say you're unworthy to gain freedom or anything, Angela. That's that and this is this, right? I know, both you and I are bearing many wounds. My words were too harsh too. Alright, we're cool. Let's just let it slide. Finding each other won't do us any good after all. We have to stick together. No way. Bina actually gets one? After all this time, Bina actually gets the abnormality? I can't believe this. You only wanted the book of Lowell? Me and Cecile. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Wait a second, how much time do I have? None whatsoever. Great. Great. That means I can't even tackle that abnormality right now. Oh well, at the very least we know what to do in the next part, huh? Unless of course, wait a second. 2 acts? I mean, it's possible for me to tackle this one, right? 2 acts doesn't really have to mean that it's supposed to go over an hour. Maybe I can do both of them at the same time? Like what I did with the first act? There's a chance they might add another chapter to this, which means this is gonna be a fast one, right? Maybe? Because I would really love to save abnormalities until we at least have 2 of them available. I don't know yet. At the very least I have a week to think about that, right? Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part. And see you in the next one, when we probably are going to do another invitation. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Until then, bye bye!